You know, there's so many of us that rely on different prescriptions to stay healthy, whether it's to lower our cholesterol, maybe to regulate our blood pressure. Prescriptions, though, aren't cheap. And next year, they may be even more expensive as the premium for some of the popular Medicare prescription drug plans is getting ready to go up. So it's important to educate yourself regarding your options. So joining us today are Melissa Beatty-Johnson, who is the Chief Operating Officer at Riverside and Milford Street Pharmacies in Salisbury, as well as Carol Humphrey with MAC Incorporated, your area area agency on aging. Did I get that right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll keep working on that. Thank you, first off, for joining us.
Thank you.
Now, Melissa, I got to ask you, the prescription drug plans, they get overwhelming in a hurry, and specifically with our seniors, they're probably feeling kind of awash here trying to figure it out.
Even more probably the last couple of weeks. Medicare Part D, marketing for Medicare Part D plans began October 1st, and the open enrollment period begins on the 15th. So the October 15th through December 7th is the open enrollment. But probably in the last couple of weeks, those who are Medicare eligible have gotten a lot of information in the mail, a lot of slick brochures marketing different plans. It's very, very difficult to distinguish from those marketing materials which plan will be the best fit.
Okay, so Medicare Part D, yeah. What exactly is that?
D for drug. The D plans for the Medicare drug coverage program.
Okay.
A lot of people believe that when they get that red, white, and blue card, they get the Medicare card, they turn 65, that's it.
Everything's done.
Everything's done. I'm going to be taken care of. I don't have to worry about my medical expenses anymore. That is not the case. That red, white, and blue card covers parts A and B. I won't get too much into that today, but it does not cover prescription drugs. Seniors need to enroll in separate drug coverage programs, and there are more than 1,000 nationwide and dozens of them for eligible seniors in Maryland. So there are a lot of decisions to be made and a lot of factors that play into making an educated decision.
Now, once you make that educated decision, you're locked in, right?
You are, for the calendar year. Beginning January 1st, when that plan takes effect, you are locked into that plan until December 31st of the following year.
Now, if you're already in the program and your calendar year is up and you don't do anything, what happens? Do you get kicked out?
You don't get kicked out, but you will be automatically re-enrolled in the plan that you're already subscribed to, regardless of changes to the formulary, regardless of changes to your copays or deductibles. So even if you're happy with your plan, it's really important to go ahead and do that research during this open enrollment period to make sure that you still like that plan. Right. It may have the same name, but it may not really be the same plan come January 1st.
There are limitations?
There are a lot of limitations. There are a lot of opportunities as well, but a number of the plans do limit patient choice in terms of pharmacy. If you want to continue to be able to go into your local pharmacy, talk to your pharmacist, really get that one-on-one interaction, you need to make sure that your plan will allow that. We've had a number of seniors call us and ask, well, why can't I use your pharmacy anymore? They're locked into that plan. That plan may require them to use mail order for that calendar year. Right. It's devastating when you have a longtime customer who desperately wants to fill, desperately wants to come in and talk to the pharmacist, and they're being told to call an 800 number. So that's an important factor to keep in mind.
Now, to help out with the situation, you have a couple of events planned.
We do. This week, December, October 10th, this Wednesday from 10 until 2 at both Riverside and Milford Street Pharmacies here in Salisbury. We will have experts on hand to help. They will be there to help guide seniors through the Medicare website to help them investigate their options. They will not be selling anything. They will not be enrolling anyone that day. But it really is an opportunity for folks to come down and ask the questions that they need to be asking to make a good decision. Now,
just in case we can't make these events, Carol, there's a lot that comes in to play here. You had mentioned an 800 number, and sometimes that's a good place to start. How difficult is it to find an 800 number to call about Medicare Part D?
In the last several weeks, everyone that is enrolled in Medicare, one book per household is sent, Medicare and You handbook. On the back is an 800 number. If you call that 800 number, they would ask you what county you live in.
Right.
If you live in Worcester, Wycomico, Somerset, or Dorchester, they would give you my name and phone number. My phone rings all the time.
Okay.
I have quite a few staff that assist me this time of the year. This is a decision we can't make alone.
Right.
We're there to help. All you need to do is call. We'll be more than glad to help.
And get a good start. Well, now, let me interrupt you real quick there. Here are the numbers on your screen for the various areas. If you're in Maryland, you can call 800-243-3425. If you're in Delaware, it's 800-336-9500. Or if you're on the Eastern Shore of Virginia, 800-552-3402. And we'll be sure to put those numbers on our website at delmarvalife.com so that you can find those. So you help with an objective approach when it comes to figuring this out, don't you?
Most definitely. We have no vested interest. We have a lot of people that are eligible for special programs because there's been a change of income or someone's lost a spouse. Let us help. We have no vested interest. Right. Please call MAC, and we'll be in every county doing open enrollment events for people that aren't able to get to Salisbury. So I'll be going to every library, so please call MAC Incorporated and find out when we'll be in your area. We're there to help.
Right. You don't get anything out of it. You've walked these trails before and you know how to take somebody else that way.
And she's a tremendous resource.
Yeah, I heard that you kept giving her phone number for a lot of questions.
Yes, yes. I give Carol's phone number out daily, and I call her regularly as well. But she is a wealth of knowledge. There are not a lot of people who love knowing about Medicare the way that Carol does. So.
But so many pharmacists work very well with MAC, with our employees. If a client comes in, they are not prepared,
right.
I can call Medicare to find out what the Medicare number is. But then the pharmacist, Melissa, I mean, I'm calling her all the time. My client can't remember the meds they take. Can you help?
So there's a good relationship between the two.
Most definitely. We have a good rapport.
Carol, thank you. Melissa, thank you. Now,
thank you.
If you'd like more information on this, you can go to our website and get it there, delmarvalife.com. You guys were awesome today. Just click on the show tab. Now, still to come on Delmarva Life, we're going to introduce you to one little girl who is spreading joy to young cancer patients. We're going to explain to you what she's doing and how you can help her. A little bit later on, take a step back in history. Why you're going to want to clear your calendar for Old Princess Anne Days, an event packed with events the entire family is going to love. Delmarva Life, live at its best here on Delmarva.